Hey guys, welcome to our October 2021 net worth update. This was a pretty big month. The stock market recovered and hit all-time highs. I also had to pay a lot of unforeseen bills this month associated with my rental property, but we got through it and the sale is finished. I am no longer a homeowner. I got the check for the sale, but tax season is coming up soon and I will have a large tax bill to pay, so most of that money will stay as cash for the time being. So after everything, my net worth for the month of October 2021 is... On this channel, I talk about all things finance, wealth building, and how you can achieve the life of your dreams through financial independence. Okay, let me start off with a quick refresher on how net worth is calculated. You add up all your assets, like your cash, stocks, and home equity, then subtract all your liabilities, like your student loans, credit cards, and car loans. The resulting number is your net worth. And know that it is possible to have a negative net worth. Alright guys, here's where I track all my assets in different categories. At the top, I have all my cash accounts. As always, we have our $1,000 cash emergency fund. A survey found that half of Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. Having this money gives me peace of mind knowing that I will have a buffer in case life throws me a curveball. And next are my various checking and savings accounts. First is my main checking account with Chase Bank. After all the seller fees, commissions, and paying off the original mortgage, I walked away with about $145,000. But I had about $90,000 in equity and $80,000 of it was the original 20% down payment from a few years ago. So not all $145,000 is profit. Most of it was cash I already had tied up in the property. And like I said earlier, I will have a very large tax bill that I'm going to have to pay soon, so most of this money will sit in this account until then. And next, I have my BECU savings account. Cash in this account is used to pay off my credit card bill every month. I recently paid off the card, and I only put cash in here once a month to pay the bills, so there's only about $7 in there currently. And this third account is my Capital One 360 money market account. This was where I kept enough cash to cover at least 3 months of mortgage payments, but since I don't have mortgage payments anymore, I went ahead and closed this account. And lastly is my Yada Bank high interest savings account. This is my main emergency fund with $5,000 in it. The $5,000 is enough to cover my rent for about 6 months. My rent is my main expense. I live extremely frugally and I try to keep my fixed expenses as low as possible. If you guys are wondering why my rent is so low, it's because I currently rent a room from a family member. I also work from home, so I don't really leave the house at all, and that's the main reason why I don't really have any other fixed expenses, and therefore I'm able to invest over 80% of my income. Alright, that's all my cash accounts. In total, I have $143,476.13 in cash right now. I don't know exactly what my taxes will look like at the moment, so I will be keeping a majority of the house sale money in cash. I want to take it and throw it all into the market, but I know I can't. Moving on, we have my investment accounts. As I mentioned earlier, the stock market hit all-time highs this month, so it was a great month to be in the market. You will see I have very large increases in some of my brokerage accounts. The first one is my Chase brokerage account. This account actually did not move much. I think I will liquidate this account for early retirement funds, but I'm not completely sure at the moment. I don't invest any money in here besides the dividends, and I don't need the money anytime soon, so selling it just to pay taxes doesn't really make any sense. It's just going to continue to sit and do its thing. Next is my Fire Fund account in Robinhood. This month I dumped my work bonus into this account, and I did put some of the house sale profits into this account because I'm trying to build up a large enough cash position to start selling contracts on QQQ. I am getting close, but the target keeps moving as the market continues to skyrocket. This account is about 28% cash and 72% stocks, and is currently valued at $100,809.63. This is my main brokerage that I do invest heavily into every single week. If you want to see exactly what I buy every single week, make sure to join me every Friday for our Fire Fund Friday series. The next account is my Fidelity ESPP account. An ESPP account, or Employee Stock Purchase Plan account, is an account where I store cash from every paycheck, and once every quarter I get to purchase company stock at a 10% discount. I currently max out my company's ESPP plan. The new quarter started on October 1st, and about $700 per check gets deposited into this account for holding. It's currently at $1,482.58. Below the ESPP account is my Fidelity brokerage account. This account stores all my company stock that I buy or get vested. Vesting is when my stock rewards from bonuses gets deposited into my account. The last quarter ended on September 30th, so Fidelity used all my money from last quarter to buy a lot of company stock. My company also announced incredible quarterly earnings, and that stock skyrocketed in one of its biggest jumps I've seen within a 5-day period. I currently own $98,248.60 of company stock in this account. This month, we saw an almost $19,000 increase over last month. This is one of my favorite companies, and I will continue to invest in them every single paycheck. Lastly, we have my BlockFI account where I store my crypto. Bitcoin and Ethereum hit all-time highs this month as well, so this account has appreciated quite nicely. I recently started investing into this account again and currently invest $50 per week into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't have a large position in cryptocurrencies, but a small position is better than no position. If you want to start investing into cryptos, I will leave a referral link to BlockFi in the description below. They also pay you monthly interest for any cryptocurrencies you hold in the account. If you sign up using the referral link, you'll get $10 of free Bitcoin. Alright, so my taxable investment accounts increased from $194,000 last month to just under $246,000 this month. An absolutely massive jump thanks to the great market conditions. And this last investment account here is my 401k. This account also experienced a massive jump this month from $114,000 up to $124,000. And this section here is for tracking my home value, which is a non-liquid asset. My house is officially sold, so this section is now 0 and will fall off the list eventually. So this brings my total assets up to $513,858.25. That's it for my assets. Let's walk through my liabilities. My only liabilities now are my credit cards. First is my BECU Cashback Visa. I paid off the balance a few weeks ago, and the current balance is now sitting at $164.32. This is my main credit card that I use for all my purchases, so the balance will probably never be 0. Below that, we have my Chase Freedom credit card. This month I had a lot of unforeseen bills related to my rental property before the sale finalized, and since I was on a bill paying spree anyways, I thought might as well pay off my credit cards too. The 1-year introductory 0% interest was about to run out soon anyways, so I thought this is as good of a time as any to pay it off. I do not plan on using this card ever again. I don't even keep it in my wallet. I'm almost like Dave Ramsey when it comes to debt. I will use debt to my advantage, but don't like to feel like I'm suffocated or locked down by debt. When you're pursuing financial independence, debt is one of the main factors that keep people trapped in the rat race. Debt is money you owe to other people. When you have no debt, you have nothing to hold you down. You have more freedom, and that is more important to me than anything. Lastly, you can see a new line item here. I saw an ad for the Apple Titanium credit card, so I gotta say good job to the Apple marketing team. You got me to apply for the credit card. I've been using an extremely damaged phone for a few years now. Like, the phone is so damaged that the glass is falling out of some of the cracks on the screen. So I decided to get the card and use it to purchase the new iPhone 13. And no, it wasn't the Pro. It was just a regular iPhone. The phone cost me $800, which I used a new Apple Card for. I get the phone with interest-free payments, 3% instant cash back, and another discount on top that they give me at the Apple Store. I could have paid for the phone in cash, but I will use debt to my advantage when it makes sense. The total balance on the card is currently $800. And this last section here is for a mortgage. I don't have a mortgage anymore, so it will drop off. I do want to mention that I got out of real estate as an investment decision. I may get back in one day as a regular homeowner if I find a place I want to settle down at. But for now, no mortgage and no stress is what I want. So my total debts for October 2021 is $964.32. That number sounds way better to me than $311,000. So for the month of October 2021, my total assets are at $513,000, $858.25. And my total liabilities are at $964.32, bringing my total net worth to $512,893.93, a decrease of $15,045.05, which is a decrease of almost 3% over last month. I did not realize how much in fees and taxes I will have to pay upfront for selling a house, so my overall net worth did decrease. But we are still above our goal net worth for the month. I wouldn't call this month a setback either. I freed up the cash that was tied up in my real estate, and I have some ideas on how to utilize it to replace my lost rental income too. I'm really excited to see what the next few months will bring. And that's it for our October 2021 net worth update. This is one of my favorite videos to make because I get to share my progress with all of you. If you have any questions or ideas on how I should utilize my new funds, please leave me a comment below. As always, thanks for taking the time to join me here. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.